I'm JJ. Welcome or welcome back. This is the BookTube Reflection Tag, and this was created by Mike. He said that it was inspired by Angelina and Patrick. Patrick's at Patrick's Book Reviews, and Mike's at Bibliophile Reads. I had to think about that one. Sorry, Mike. So it's just a few questions. Number one, what kind of reader were you before you started BookTube? The same reader I am now. I read widely, a lot, and I'm all over the place. Number two, has BookTube changed your reading tastes? It has opened up a little bit more for me, just by introducing me to things that I might have never had access to or even heard about before. It's not that, I'm kind of spreading my wings on different genres, but I just like the idea that it's stuff within the things I would have already preferred to read, but with so many books out there and so many options, you don't always get the ones that you would hope to find, and BookTube has allowed that by just given me access to so many different opportunities and to so many options in books. Number three, what's a genre you never expected to enjoy? Horror. That's probably the one. I do want to do a specific video of, probably will already post it by the time I do this because I'm so behind on BookTube tags. But I love the idea of graphic memoirs, graphic novel memoirs, and nonfiction. It's a really unique way to delve into a topic and stuff. So I only just recently started reading that, and I definitely want to be reading more. Number four, what's the weirdest or most random book you own? I don't know. That's kind of relative. I feel like I have a lot of really strange books and reading interests. Most of mine are random. I would say anyone who follows me would think, wonder where I'm getting half of my ideas from. So I pretty much can pick anything on my shelf, and people would say that. So for like this one in particular, just because I've been reading it, this is a warning about swans, and it's written in verse. It's a YA book, and it's set in Bavaria in 1880. It's a retelling of Swan Lake, but also has Norse mythology, like Odin influence and stuff. And then you also have a Jewish non-binary artist featured, and I literally highlighted some parts in here because of the way that crows were talking about love. It made me envious of the crows. So I guess if I'm talking about weird or random, I can't personally right now think of anything that would top, being jealous about crows falling in love. So that is that. Number five, I can't believe I still haven't read this book. Stephen King, The Handmaid's Tale, Toni Morrison. They're books that have been on my TBR for a while, but I also do know that I have to be in the very correct mind frame for it, and some of that stuff is really hard to want to read about in today's climate, so they have not moved themselves up on my list, but I can't believe I haven't read them yet. I absolutely want to. Number 6. What surprised you the most about becoming part of BookTube? How easy it was to create community. I honestly thought that when I would post that nobody would watch and I would take forever to kind of get my footing and stuff, but I feel like I've been lucky and this community is very supportive, engaging, and accepting. And number 7, have your goals for your channel changed since you started? I didn't really have goals when I started. I wanted to talk about books. Now I'm finding out I do have specific ideas and goals in mind that I've been trying to implement and kind of branch out besides just doing book reviews or wrap-ups or TBRs and stuff, but to do, discussions and community involvement and stuff like that. Number 8, what video are you most proud of? I was asked this one for my first anniversary Q&A by Mike. So I do have a couple. So I'm not gonna pick one that I've already talked about and included. So I'm going to say I'm really proud of the tag that I did for a case for humankind. Basically, trying to save humankind from alien who would rather have it killed if there's not a legitimate reason. And so you got to share art and music and books and just anything special, and I really enjoyed doing that tag, and I feel like it represents my eclectic tastes as well as a good representative of overall of what I want to accomplish within my channel and the community that I want to create here. Number 9, what do you want people to feel when they watch your channel? I want them to feel like they matter, like they belong, like that they're wanted here. I especially with a lot of the events going on in the world, as well as just every once in a while I'll wrap up a video and I'll say and it's stuff that is important to me, so it's sincere and I mean it, but I am glad that you exist. I see you. You are valid. You are loved. And I hope that you stay. And I just feel like I want to be a positive place for people to land, no matter what they're escaping or what they're looking for or what they are missing, and what they can share and grow with us and be part of us, and just know that they are appreciated here, they're supported here, and that's what I want. Number 10, what's one thing that you would tell someone nervous about starting BookTube? So this is the last one. I would say that you're going to be your own worst enemy. You're going to come up with all kinds of reasons not to do it, all kinds of reasons why it won't succeed, or why you might not stick around or enjoy it, but just try. You would, if you're already to the point where you're thinking about it, you owe it to yourself just to try. You can always, delete your channel. You can always decide to just be part of the community and comment and stuff. But if you have something you want to say, then there are people who will want to listen and say it, share it, do it. And then the other thing is if I had known that I wouldn't have had to be like all the other channels and, you know, be able to talk as well as them, be able to, you know, have, you know, the library behind me, show all the books that you read. If I, you know, knew that you didn't have to edit and everything, and I could have started this a long time ago and been able to get better at it. You know, the more that you do it, the more you're gonna feel comfortable with it, the better your videos are gonna get. And you just have to also, you know your reasons for wanting to start. If you're wanting to start to get monetized, to get a different following, you do need to do some of that kind of stuff. If you want to start because you just want to talk about books and have a community to do that in, then you don't have to do all that stuff. So know what your goals are, your intention is, so that you can not have high expectations and be disappointed if you weren't honest with yourself about why you really were starting and what you really wanted, because it does take time to build anything, especially anything worth building. So you do have to be kind to yourself and give yourself that grace as you're first starting out and learning. Anyway, that's all I have to say. And I do appreciate Mike for tagging me in this, but also for starting this conversation. You're really great always at connecting our community, getting us engaged and keeping us together. So this is just another example of that. So thank you for creating this tag. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, and happy reading.